Hello, you magisterial maestros! Greetings, is my name, FM18 is my game, and I am back with my Morecambe FC save. And today we are going to head into first League 2 game at home to Cheltenham and the EFL Cup game against Sunderland, and maybe one or two other League 2 games after that. So this is the team I have going today. I've opted not to go for a keeper on the bench because Roach is still out for a couple of weeks. So Nidget starts in goal, Muller, Alden, Kenyon at the back, McGowan and Brough as wing-backs, Wildig and Osborne in the middle, and we're playing a front three of Campbell, Turner and Ellison. So we're at home to Cheltenham. I believe we won 2-1 in the real-life fixture. I remember us going 1-0 down, and then Thompson getting 2 goals. That's how I remember it going. So first game, show me what you can do. Set the OIs. Again, we're crunching everyone. Not sure if that is the best course of action, but I'm going to take his advice for now. And off we go. Watching in 2D, of course, as my computer is not all that powerful, unfortunately. Been a really quiet first half. There's not been any highlights of note, although as you can see by the stats, we have dominated shots. Here's a highlight. Cheltenham free kick, and it's on the edge of our area. And here's Campbell, who has a very poor first touch, but Muller heads it to Wildig, who plays a long ball over the top. Here's Turner. Go on, son. Oh, it's saved. Unlucky there. Another Cheltenham highlight. It's a corner. Oh, and it's just off target. They've only just started to come into this just before half time. But judging by the stats, we've been the far better side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to passionately tell the team that we should keep it up. Might get some positive reactions out of the players. How's everyone like condition wise? We're okay at the moment. I'll probably bring Rose on though at some point because he needs to build match sharpness, having recently returned from injury. So we'll come right back in with the second half now. Kenyon plays a free kick into the area. Here's Osborne, now Campbell, out to Ellison. Ellison I meant. But Cheltenham try and get it forward. Brough plays a long ball forward, but that's for keepers all day. We've been by far the better side. Someone's got to give. Here's Ellison. Plays it through to Turner. He's through. Oh, keeper saves again. And we've got a resulting corner. Kenyon plays it in. It's headed clear, but not all the way. Here's Campbell, 1-0. We're ahead. Okay, 55 minutes. I am going to make a change. Turner is playing a 6.3, so I'm going to bring Lang on in his place. But we'll just have a replay of this goal. Corner's played in. It's only headed as far as Ellison, and Muller passes it to Campbell, who drives it into the bottom corner. It's a nice finish, that, but it's no less than we've deserved, really. And Wildig appears to have picked up an injury. Potential knee injury, that could be a twisted knee. So I'm going to move Osborne to box, and I'm going to bring Rose on in his place. Free kick, Rose takes it into the box, and it's a penalty as Muller gets pushed to the ground by a Cheltenham player, and I think Rose is going to take this penalty. He is. Please make it 2. Steps up. Bottom corner. Cool as you like. That's how you take a penalty. Looks like it was Oliver who won the penalty actually, but look at this. Right in the corner. You're not saving that, son. Not a chance. And it's a corner to be taken by Rose. Played into the area, but headed out by Forster. Here's Osborne on the ball now. Plays it down the line to Rose, who can cross it from here. He crosses it into Lang, and he scores on the second attempt, and it looks like we'll be comfortable 3-0 winners from this match, which is very pleasing indeed. I know Cheltenham aren't a particularly strong side, even though they're doing fairly well in real life, but it's always nice to get your season off to a winning start. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to do a quick concentrate shout, just to make sure we don't concede 3 last-minute goals. To be fair, they've hardly tested us, only 1 shot on target. Final minute now, and it's cleared away, and that's full time, 3-0. So that's a very good result for us, in all respects. So I'm going to say I'm very pleased with that result and performance. Boost morale a little bit. And we've got Sunderland of EFL Cup first round to look forward to. How long's Wilder got for? Bruised knee, that's not too bad at all. Okay. And Muller got an 8.6, so I'm going to praise his performance. There we go. Right, so Sunderland in 4 days' time. I'm probably going to rotate very heavily for this match. I don't think we're expected to get beyond the first round. Carabao Cup it is. No, we're not expected to get beyond the first round. So, I could afford to play a weakened side and just see how that goes. Crew won 6-1 against Mansfield. Wow. And we've sold 700 season tickets. That's fairly in line with how we normally do. Should I say I'm disappointed going up against Sunderland? Because they're a pretty... Do you know what? I'm going to say I'm disappointed. Calling Sunderland a small team. Ramon Diaz. That must be the new Sunderland manager on here. Don't know him. Magic number? Yeah, I guess so. Are we confident? Definitely, after that 3-0 win against Cheltenham. So here's our team for the Sunderland game. I've actually gone and made 10 changes from the win against Cheltenham. So I've got Nizic in goal. Warren gets his first start alongside Lavelle and Winnard at centre-back. Osei Tutu plays at right wing-back, Conlon at left wing-back. Fleming and Rose in the middle, and up front we've got Oliver, Lang and McGurk. So, let's get this going. I'm not expecting any result here against Sunderland because they are a much better side than us. Even if they are languishing towards the bottom of the Championship under former Wales manager Chris Coleman. I did find that appointment a bit of a surprise, to be honest. So... skip this tunnel interview. Not really important what I say here. And here we go. EFL Cup first round, or Carabao Cup, whatever you want to call it. And it's Sunderland highlight. In the corner is cleared away by Conlon. Out to Azoro. Here's Gooch. I think that's Lyndon Gooch, but Osei Tutu picks up possession. Matthews intercepts, plays it back to Mika, who actually has a knock. That might be something we could exploit. And they're trying to play out defensive. They've given it away to Fleming, and Lang plays it through to McGurk, who hits it just wide. And that's actually the first shot of the game, and it's come from us, which is interesting as we've been absolutely outfought in the possession stat, as you can see. Corner comes in, and it's saved by Nizic. Of course, Roach still injured, so I can't necessarily bring him in just yet. It's another corner from Sunderland, and it's headed away out to Azoro, who tries to run down the left and put it in from a tight angle, but it goes wide. And we've got a chance here. Here's Lang on the counter-attack on the right-hand side, and that is a pretty poor effort, if I'm honest, even if it was on his weaker side. But 0-0, 33 minutes in. We've made a decent account of ourselves. I think Sunderland are edging it in terms of the stats, but we have had a few shots. Here's a corner from Gooch, and they've actually scored from the corner. I think it was a bit of a scramble inside the area. We'll probably get more from the replay. And it's Gooch who plays the corner in. Kono flicks it on, and there's Maha, I think that's how you say it, who finishes from very close range. And the highlights actually come immediately from the kickoff Lang is on the ball and plays it forward to Oliver. Here's Ose Tutu, who tries to cross it in, and Conlon shoots, and Mika makes the save. So heading into half time, and we are actually only 1-0 down, which is probably fairly in line with what I expected, to be honest. But we haven't been too bad, I don't think. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to be aggressive and get the team fired up. I was considering a half-time change, but I've decided not to as we come up for the second half. But it looks as if Sunderland will enjoy a spell of possession here. Yep. And McGurk has picked up an injury, potentially serious. It's an upper body injury. That could be a cracked rib or some sort. So I'm going to bring on Reece Deacon for his competitive debut. He's a bit low on that sharpness anyhow, so it's only fair he gets some game time. And Fleming gets a yellow card, and free kick's played into, and it's no problem for Nizic, who gathers. And we start playing up from back until Winnard hits it long to Oliver. Here's Lang, who tries to play it forward to Deacon, but it's cut out. And here's Rodwell to Love, to Gooch, plays to Honeyman, and the ball seems to stop there, but Conlon wins it back. And here's Deacon to Lang, and it's a shot from quite far out, and it just goes over the bar. Sunderland corner, Honeyman finds Ose Tutu, who clears. Matthews wins it. Here's Oliver, plays it to Fleming, who slips it forward to Lang, and he plays it to Deacon, and Deacon with a chance, it hits for Woodwork. Oh, we've come so close, and we've got a corner. Rose to take the corner. Plays it into Warren, but Sunderland managed to get it away. But we've got a corner, and Winnard is taking corners. Unlikely hero, but it's Fieri, and Osborne scores. We're back in it. It's 1-1 with 8 minutes to play plus added time. And if it's still level after that, I think it goes to extra time. So we're back in the game from a set play. And no one picks up Osborne. He just goes past his man, and it's a pretty nice finish, to be fair to him. And Sunderland have gone to a back three here, but here's Lund with the throw-in. It's given away cheaply, but we've got possession. Lavelle plays it to Oliver, who knocks it down to Lang. Here's Deacon. Oh, and the keeper makes a save. We're coming at Sunderland now. Mika tries to play it long, but Winnard wins the header. Now here's Deacon on the left-hand side. Plays it back to Winnard, who plays it long. Doesn't find anyone else, and Azora appears off his man. And that's a good stop from Nizic, actually. And it's a highlight. And Sunderland have lost it. And here's Deacon trying to play it long to Oliver, but Beedling cuts that out. And here's Mika, the Sunderland goalkeeper, dribbles out of his area to try and play a long ball downfield, but Warren wins that and plays it to Nizic, who plays it long down to Lang. Here's Osborne to Deacon, and he plays it towards Oliver. Kone heads it back to his keeper, who plays it to Embleton. Embleton to Beedling, tries to play it down the line, but Warren's first to the ball, plays it long to Lund. Lund plays it to Oliver, who gives it to Lang, and there's Conlon. Oh, Conlon! 2-1! Get in! We're beating Sunderland 2-1! Get in! Right, tighten up, and when it lets me edit the instructions, go defensive, waste the fuck out of time, drop much deeper. There we go. Shutting up shop now. Conlon picks up a booking. He doesn't care. Last minute, Nizic plays it out to Winnard, who plays it long. It's headed away. Conlon picks up a ball. Embleton plays it on to Maha. Is it Maja or Maha? I don't know. But his shot is awful. It goes up for a goal kick, and that should be it, surely. And that is it. We've beaten Sunderland in the EFL Cup. Get in. I'm strangely happy about that, even though it does mean an extra fixture. But on the flip side, it's an opportunity for the French players to impress, as has been the case today. So I'm very pleased with that result and that performance. And how long is McGurk out for? 4 to 7 weeks with a back strain. Hopefully that isn't too detrimental to our preparations. Okay, so we'll play one last game before I end the video. We're playing Lincoln away in our second league game. I believe we got a draw in real life. I can't remember if it was 0-0 or 1-1. But I think Lincoln did actually dominate and played very well, and we were lucky to get a point there. But the lineup I'm going for today, making again a lot of changes from our previous game. So we're going with Nizic in goal once again, as Roach still isn't back fit. Muller, Alden, Kenyon in defence. Lund in at wing back this time, so we can build his match fitness a little bit. Brough at left wing back. Wilding and Osborne in midfield, and Campbell, Turner and Ellison up front. So 7 OIs. And team talk, what we're going to say today, I'm actually going to be assertive and say I'm expecting him to win. I'm not, but if we do win, that'll be a hell of a result. So we get the game underway, and we've actually had 2 shots already. So it looks as if we could be in for a treat here. They've got a throw in here, and here's Woodyard in the area to Dickey, and Falpola, I think that is, has given them the lead from very close range, and that drops us down to 12th. So I'm going to offer a bit of encouragement early on, and it's a throw in. Brough to Osborne. Brough plays it long, trying to switch for play, but he's just giving it away. Falpola makes the run in behind and makes it 2-0. So that's twice we have been caught by the very same player, and it all came from that misplaced long ball. So we really do need to try and get back into this game. So half time, we're 2-0 down. I'm obviously going to be angry at the lads because we haven't played well at all. Brough has played a 6.1, so I'm going to give him 10 minutes in the second half, and if that doesn't improve, then he's coming off. Probably the same for Turner as well, who's playing a 6.3. But we'll get the second half underway. Lincoln to kick off. Lincoln have a free kick on the edge. It's played in and it's cleared. Here's Oliver on the counter. Not the quickest, of course. Whitehouse tackles him. Places it to Erdley. Here's Arnold to Woodyard, who is lost the ball in the middle of the park. And mistake from their defender, and Oliver makes it 2-1. So we're back in the game, and we move up to 9th position according to that update. But what happened here? Maguire Drew just plays it too short, and Ellison plays it to Oliver, who finishes from close range. It's Lincoln's free kick, headed out. And Osborne gets there first, but his pass, I assume that was intended for Oliver, doesn't find him. Lincoln can recycle possession and clear. Here's Erdley to Whitehouse, plays it to Anderson, who is looking for Falpola, finds him, and Nizic makes a good save at his near post to tip it out for a corner. Corner comes in, McGowan heads it clear. Whitehouse gets there first with the second ball. Here's Raggett, and that highlight promptly enter. We've got about 15 minutes, so let's get them to push forward. I mean, if we can see another goal here, then it's over, so we might as well go for it. And it's a throw in. McGowan to Osborne, flicks on to Deacon. Oh, he's missed. Oh my god, gutted. Corner from Knott comes in, and it's headed in. I think that was headed in by Erdley, and it's 3-1. It's pretty much game over at this point, unless we can possibly take more risks and start exploiting the middle a bit more. And also go route 1. Let's see if that gets us anything. The changes haven't actually taken effect yet, so... Anderson on the right, looking for power, but Nizic is quick off his line to gather the possession. But his clearance is a poor one. I did mention he wasn't a brilliant distributor of the ball. Bostwick on the ball to Long. Plays it forward to Anderson, who is looking for Paolo again. Kenyon should get there first, he does. And is that an own goal? Are you joking? That might be the worst own goal on FM I have seen in quite some time. So what happens here? Kenyon gets the ball under not really that much pressure, and Nizic just goes to sleep, basically. He's not even looking to... that's embarrassing. Right, we'll definitely proceed with those tactical changes. Jesus Christ, that's awful. Just FM things for you. Stats-wise, we've not actually done too badly. It's just that they've taken their chances and we haven't. We've not had that many shots on target, so to speak. But we're surging forward here, and Magan hits it straight at the keeper, so nothing doing there. It looks like we are going to be losing 4-1 to probably the better side on the day. I mean, if you're scoring own goals like that, that is, it makes my decision to potentially drop him easy, to be honest. So Lincoln just winding the clock down now, evidently wasting time. And that's it, full time. We lost 4-1 to Lincoln. So obviously I'm not happy with the result. And Kenyon played a 5.7. I've motivated him with that team talk. Okay. So, after 2 league games, we've won 1 and lost 1, but we beat Sunderland 2-1 in the EFL Cup. So we've had a decent start, I suppose. Could be better with the 4-1 loss to Lincoln, but otherwise, not bad at all. So, what I will do is next episode, I think I will do the Swindon game off camera, and then I will be doing the Leeds game, and also the Cambridge, and possibly the Checker Trade Trophy game as the games for next episode. But that's everything for today. Thanks for watching, and please, as always, until next time, go away.